Okay, congratulations, Andrew and Andrea, on the final two. I'll now welcome in the jury. Kevin, Zeke, Paul, Alex, or Mikey, Sophie, and Danny voted out of the last tribal council. Now the final two will make their opening remarks. Andrea will go first.
All right, hi guys. I don't like to be up here. This is stressful. Okay, so my thing is, I brought Andrew to the end, and it was an easy decision versus Danny because I feel that Andrew and I didn't tell a lot of people, but we actually, when I saw him by himself and he showed me his fake immunity idol, I was like, okay, I'm gonna tell him that I have the real one so we'll have this bond. And since then, we've never really lied to each other. I mean, you did lie to me one time. We've always been kind of on the same page, and he was someone that I kind of felt that I could bring to the end. And I know that obviously there were a lot of alliances and things going on. But you have to remember that there's things going on with every single person. So don't really be mad at me because I was just trying to get all the biggest threats out as soon as I could. And I wouldn't be here without the help of a lot of you guys.
Oh, thanks. At the expense of us.
So to start, I saw Andrea as a player that was obviously skilled at manipulating people, and I took that and used it to my advantage. I knew that I was in trouble because I was the only member of my tribe, and I needed to find someone who was good at manipulating everyone while playing behind them, because obviously I didn't have the numbers to vote you off. I couldn't be ahead, but I knew there was someone who would do it for me. And so this whole time, it has been easy because she's been doing a lot of the legwork. I know that sounds like I haven't been doing anything at all, but there have been several times when I've had to work through other people and get rid of them when they got to be too much trouble. Not to mention, I've won several physical challenges to keep me in the game. And, you know, when it comes down to it, I could pull the puppet strings and I'm still here.
The jurors will now ask the questions. Kevin, you're first.
I'm looking at this whole group of people, and you're both the last two I would want to have to pick between. So, good choice, not picking Danny. I feel like you played very brilliantly. Didn't really trust you from the beginning, and we had an alliance, but I had to trust you as far as I could go. I don't know, just so much deceit and backstabbing, I think. I don't know if you had anyone actually on your team, but I don't know. You know, it's hard to vote for that because it's just so much lying. You want to feel good about something, you know, voting for someone.
And who are you talking about? Just say it.
Andrea.
Yeah.
And then Andrew, oh, that's funny. You seem like a very nice person, but I don't agree. I don't think you did win some challenges, which are key, and that's important, but you didn't do much. You were, you know, you went along the way, which is, you know, good. I think a lot of us actually were in that role. But, yeah, I don't think you were pulling any puppet strings, as you yourself mentioned at Tribal Council. So it's hard to vote for that, too, because I don't see what you did to earn being here, other than a couple of wins at the end there. But that said, those are two very good ways to get to the end. I think you both did brilliant in that manner. And I think outside of this game, you're probably lovely people. Yeah, I don't have a question. I'll let these guys go with the rest.
Well played, both of you. My question, sometimes when you vote people out, you're like really happy to do it, you're psyched, like you're like smiling, kind of want to like jump and celebrate. Who that you voted out, who's on the jury, were you most excited to get rid of?
I was actually, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I was most excited to get rid of Sophie. I deceitfully told her to her face that I thought I could beat her, and I did. She's on the jury, because I basically told everyone the opposite, and she's on the jury now, so.
I think Alex was a pretty good one because it was fun to work with Sophie and coming together after we merged, and Alex is a very likable person. I think Alex against any person here would have won. So we recognized that it was time for him to go. I don't think he really saw coming, so I think Alex probably.
Okay, Paul?
Hey,
So I actually kind of disagree with Kevin. I actually think you played a really good game, Andrew. I think Andrew lied a lot, and that's actually why he's here, because he told everybody that he was a really honest person and that you could trust him. Yes, so congratulations on getting here. And for you, congratulations as well. You outwitted, outlasted, outplayed. But my question for you, from a strategic standpoint, why would you tell me 2 seconds after I'm eliminated that you have 2 immunity idols?
Because I really like you. You're out. I don't know. Like, what were you gonna do? Talk to someone else in the game?
But my point is that you could have saved me, and we really were working together.
No, this is the thing, is you threw me under the bus right when we went up. I have some friends, obviously, like some of us know each other, but of all the people that I just met here, I wanted to work with you the most. And like more than him, I feel like I could use him more, but I felt like I wanted to work with you the most. But I also recognize that you're probably one of the most strategic people as well. And so I thought you had my back, and as soon as we were walking up the stairs and you were like, well, Andrea said this, I was like, what? So I thought that I had you the whole time. Like, I wanted to go really far with you. And so you threw that at me, so why would I want to save you when you just threw me under the bus? So that's where it came out of this emotion thing where I'm like, I don't want to save someone like I actually really trusted and like just threw me under the bus.
Hey guys! Congratulations on making it to the final 2. First question is for Andrew. Andrew, every time you like whispered in my ear and you were like, hey, don't worry, you gotta trust me, I got your back, we're going to the end. Was that because you thought you had the hidden immunity idol?
My strategy was to take you with Andrea and knock out the other people. I was a little bit blindsided that they were going to vote for you. I thought it was going to be a tie, and then we would have to re-vote, and that was my whole strategy. And I stuck with who I thought was the strongest player at that point, thinking that there would be some kind of tie and there would have to be a re-vote.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. So it wasn't about the fake idol?
No, it was about taking you and having you be in the final 3, and then knocking you out and going with Andrea. So I told you I would take you to the final 3.
That is true. I did pick up on that.
I just thought I could get you to vote with me up until that point. When there were 5 people left, it would be the 3 of us. We would knock everyone else out, and then Andrea and I would go to the finals. And then you would be the one that basically was the swing vote. And you seemed so into that I just told you to trust me.
Oh, thanks. You may have been too honest there. I don't know about that. Andrea, how you doing?
Good.
We're friends, right?
Yeah.
That was fun. I don't really have a question. I don't know. What should I ask you? Oh, what's like your biggest move other than like having the 2 hidden immunity heads? And also, where did you find the second one?
Well, the first one was in archery that some people saw, and then it was actually both Paul's necklace that we hid. That's what we found, which is funny. The second one was in the big shaving pile, just underneath it. I would say biggest move, well, taking you out was big, because I think you were pulling a lot of strings and also very likely to win. And then the one I feel the worst about was taking out Sophie.
Okay. Thank you. Good luck to both of you.
Hey.
Hi.
Andrew,
Yeah.
you've taken credit for a lot of things here tonight. If water comes out of the faucet, do you think that you're pulling the strings and that's why the water's coming out?
I don't think that everything that's happened has been because of my moves. I think we both had very different strategies, and I think I capitalized on my strategy as best as I could. I'm in the final 2. I was almost voted out, and then I was the only person from my tribe. Everybody else has had allies in the game since the beginning of the jury that were with them previously, and I had to build from nothing. And the fact that I was able to be here and not get voted for again, I think speaks volumes.
But you've admitted that you hid behind Andrea for most of the game.
Well, that was part of my strategy. It was either to let her self-destruct or let me get to the final. And you can decide which you think is better, someone who manipulates up front or someone who manipulates from behind. I am skilled at something different, I guess, and I capitalized on it.
I don't really have a question for you. Do you still love me? That we, even though we went after each other, and okay, we're still.
I think you're for next time. Don't just tell me that you're gonna vote for me.
Next time, play with people who will like take you out. I have nothing.
Okay.
I think it's all a little raw for me still. Andrew, I know that we've, played for the last 39 minutes a couple times over together, but I don't feel like I know you. And I feel like I really know these people here, and I wish one of them was up there. That said, I actually think I want to give you props, because I think a lot of people in your position, when they're alliance-less, they end up being a little bit of a sheep, and they just are latching onto anything that will take them. Whereas I actually found that you really navigated your way through the end, more so than just lying low. So props for that. I don't really have a question for you though. I feel like I would have to know you to know what kind of question to ask. Andrea, where are we?
Prospect Park.
Where's Prospect Park?
It's in Brooklyn.
Okay, where are we now?
Are just us?
I don't know. Where are we?
We're on Earth. We're living, breathing.
We're living, we're breathing. I don't think in any of those words that I hear you say we were in a game. And I think that you crossed those lines. I think that there's a line between game and real life. And I think at some point it's a game, but as you just admitted, there's a part of this that's real life. And we're in the world, and we're living, breathing human beings. And you fucked me over.
Hey guys, congrats to both of you. I guess actually I was kind of planning on asking you different questions, but I'm going to end up asking you guys the same thing. I guess kind of the narrative that I'm hearing from both of you is that Andrew did a little more of the legwork, and Andrew kind of hid behind the scenes a little bit, had to be a little more strategic. But I kind of want to hear something that something from each of you that was Andrew's idea between the two of you, if you guys were working together for so long. Like Andrew, what would you say your boldest move was? And Andrea, what would you say Andrew did better than you in this game?
I think my boldest move was probably getting rid of Sophie and telling her to her face, and then just basically going with the two of you and telling you that I was going to vote for Sophie. I think she was the strongest player. I think she would have beaten everybody else.
Okay.
And I think Andrea was probably afraid of her, and you obviously were in a certain position. So. And I could have very easily gone and, decided previously, as we had talked, to vote you out, but we didn't, because we didn't think you were a strong enough player.
That Andrew did better?
Yeah.
I actually don't think there was anything that you did. I think that you were right. Someone said that you weren't necessarily a sheep and just didn't do anything. But when I looked down the line, I voted you out. Paul was kind of, there was a bunch of people. Mikey was a bunch of people. Alex was Sophie and I. Kevin, I think I kind of ringleaded. Zeke, I definitely did. Because at that point, we wanted to get Sophie's numbers down. So that was me. So that was me, along with other people. Right. But Andrew was never really that much of a decision maker. I always went up to you. So I don't know, but I will say that you kept your cool, and then he was better in challenges.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Now it is time for the jury to vote. You are voting now for someone that you want to win.
I really don't want to vote for either of you. You both played the game to get to the end, and you did, but, Andrew, you didn't really do much of anything. A couple challenges at the end. Andrea, hopefully you're a nice person out of this, but I'm guessing you might not be.
I know 100's not a million, but you played a very good game. Congratulations.
I'm voting for Andrew. Andrea, I might have made a mistake, but you also made a mistake by not only letting me have one of those immunity idols and saving me, but then telling me to my face right afterwards. Good luck.
Okay, so you outplayed my ass, and I love this game, and I really want the best player to win. So, love you, and I hope you win.
You deserve it. You bested me.
You just played a much better game.
We're about to announce the winner of Survivor Brooklyn Season 4 and the winner of $100. I will read the votes. This time you want to see your name. First vote, Andrea. Second vote, Andrew. One Andrea, one Andrew. Andrea. Andrea. The winner of Survivor Brooklyn Season 4,
Hey, we don't know who this is.
Andrea. Congratulations. So, congratulations, Andrea, the winner of Survivor Brooklyn Season 4. Here's your $100. Okay, and thank you all for another amazing season, possibly my final one in New York as I move to LA. So, thank you all very much. Good job, guys.